welcome to Home with Sarah Jane. Today I wanted to share our homeschool routine. This isn't going to be a very long video because I don't schedule everything to where it's like we're going to work from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. on math. I don't do that. We just kind of go with the flow of things, but I do like to keep things kind of in a certain order so that we know where to go to next and who I'm working with next. I said that weird. Okay. So you may have seen this if you've seen my morning basket video, that I like to have a morning basket schedule. So I do, well, that's kind of shiny. Let me take this out. I keep them in these little protective sleeves, but this page is our morning basket schedule. So we do morning basket together still. If you're new, I have a 5th grader and an 8th grader, and we still do morning basket together. So this one is for August. And I just like to map out what we're going to be doing in our morning basket because I'm a very forgetful person. And there's so much that I want to do with them together before they, branch out and do everything independently. So we always start with morning basket. Again, we don't really start at a certain time. It's just the first thing we start with when we start our homeschool day is morning basket. So on here, it just kind of tells me my Monday through Friday flow for morning basket. And then it also tells me what we're going to be covering next month. That way, if we finish our morning basket, stuff early, I know what to jump into next. And then it also has our theme. So for August, our theme is safety and survival. And this template I made on Canva. So I kind of used an already made template and then just moved everything around and made it the way I wanted it. So I always schedule out our morning basket, and that's the first thing that we start with Monday through Friday. So the next thing after morning basket is we go in just to our, our flow of things. So if you look, this might seem like a bit much, but I am a visual person. I need to kind of see what I'm going to be doing, which is why I love my planner so much too. I could see everything that I'm supposed to be doing. So on here, you can see on our daily routine, I used little pictures of what kid I'm with, but we start with morning time and then it shows that we branch out. So on this one, after morning time, I'll be doing science and history with my youngest daughter, and then we'll go into language arts. And while we're doing that, my oldest daughter will be doing language arts and math on her own. And then my youngest daughter will go into math on her own while I'm working with my oldest daughter on history and science. And then my youngest daughter is pretty much done for the day after that. So we'll just do a little bit of time to finish up anything that's left over and to do any corrections that we need to do. So my youngest daughter is still very simple, even though she's in the 5th grade. Like I said, she goes from morning time to history or science with me, to language arts with me, to math independently, and then we wrap up with finishing up our day and corrections. And those finishing up things I'm talking about would kind of be like, she didn't get through everything she needed to, in a timely manner, because sometimes she gets, how can I say this? She gets distracted. So if she doesn't finish something up in a timely manner, she has to finish it towards the end of the day because, at some point I'll have to work with my older daughter as well. So we do that to just kind of keep the flow. So while I'm working with my youngest daughter, my older daughter is working on things independently. So like I said, for Bella, she'll go into morning time with us, but then after that, she goes into language arts and math on her own. And then me and her will go into science or history, and then she goes into astronomy or piano, because those are, not every day. She'll do that on her own. And then when she's done with that, then me and her will wrap up together and do anything that she needs to finish up and corrections. Finish up time is also just a time for questions as well. So I like to know which kid I'm working with and what I'm supposed to be doing. Well, not supposed to, but what I'd like to be doing. And again, this is just a guide for me because I need to see, or I'll forget. I'll just forget everything. So this is the guide. Again, this is just a template that I made on Canva, and I just used our pictures to show. And this one I only use towards the beginning of the year, really, until I get down a good routine. And I like to print something out because that way I can also make notes on it. So if we need to adjust our routine, we can. So another thing that I like to do is I Can you see that, or is it too shiny? I like to print out my kids' weekly, yeah, it's shiny. I like to print out my kids' weekly schedule, and I keep them in these little page protectors. So my oldest daughter knows what she's supposed to be doing every day. So Monday through Friday, what subject she's supposed to be covering and what she's supposed to be doing. Now on here, it's not in any specific order. It just lets her know. So if I'm running a little behind with my youngest daughter, my older daughter knows, okay, well, I'm just going to go ahead and move in to this because I'm supposed to be covering this today. So it's just, you know, to make it a little bit easier and to give her something to see for each day of the week. And then my youngest daughter also has one, but hers is a little shorter. If I can get it out. There we go. So you can see my youngest daughter also knows exactly what subject she'll be doing each day of the week. And then on my youngest, I also put that she has to read 20 minutes a day because she's forgetful. And then another thing that I like to kind of schedule out when we go back to school are chores. So my oldest daughter really doesn't need a chore chart, but I still make her one. And we just keep them again in something like this so that she could check it off with a dry erase pen. So for my oldest daughter, she has her Sunday through Saturday chore chart, and it's really simple stuff. It's just brush teeth and hair, wash face, school, clean dining room, unload the dishwasher. She has to do a 15-minute power clean in her bedroom, which means that she just has to take 15 minutes to devote to picking up her bedroom. And then she has to water the trees on the weekends. She has to, you know, shower, wash her face, brush her teeth and hair, and then read 20 minutes. So for my oldest daughter, again, she's 13. She really doesn't need this, but I still make her one. It's just, I like to switch up their chores every now and again. And so if I switch up their chores on what they normally do, I always make a little chart for them to check it off so they know and don't forget what they're supposed to be doing. And then this one is for my youngest daughter, Lydia. So Lydia is the type that still needs a chore chart. So for her, she has to brush her teeth and hair. She has to get Indy's salad and water cleaned and ready. That's her bearded dragon. And then she has to do school. She has to clean the front room, power clean her bedroom, bath, brush her teeth and hair, put Indy to bed because we have to turn lights off and on and all that. And then she has to read for 20 minutes. So I like to, like I said, I like to have chore charts. I like to have their weekly schedule for them. And then I like to have my layout for my morning basket and just our daily routine. I'm not sure if I mentioned it, but our daily routine is more for Monday through Thursday opposed to Monday through Friday. I don't know if I said that. I don't know what I said earlier. But anyway, this daily routine is for Monday through Thursday because our Friday, all of our work is together because that's when we're going to be covering art, music, poetry, mental health. All of that is on Friday. So Friday we just work together the entire day. And my oldest daughter just has math independently and I think maybe astronomy independently, and that's it. So that's pretty much our routine. Again, I don't like to put a time on it because I know like all of these people that have their life together that will get up really early and, you know, be up at, 6:30 and have their kids start school at 8, and that's not us. Like, we kind of like to wake up and start our day a little slowly. So, yeah, so I go more of a routine opposed to like a strict schedule. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. Thank you so much for stopping by. You have a great day. Bye.